seat, please. We are turning now to the Haftarah, which is the story of Hannah, my namesake. And to introduce our reading today, we want to invite up Abbe and Isaac, two beloved Ikar members and friends, to speak to us about their connection to the story of Hannah and what we all might be able to learn in this moment about how to grow our hearts and grow our spirits with love.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rabbi Brous. Happy and healthy 5784, everybody. Who's ready? I'm ready. Who's ready? So, Abbe heard a profound story from a therapist where she hears such stories on TikTok. The moral of the story was this: when things seem hopeless, be a buffalo and not a cow.
Picture the high plains of Colorado. A storm is coming. The cow and the buffalo, two closely related animals, have completely different responses. When a cow sees the storm, she runs the other way, trying to evade the storm. But a cow is slow and big, and the storm catches up to her, and because she continues running away, the storm follows her, and it hangs over her. The cow suffers longer and feels more intense pain, remaining burdened by the weight of the storm. A buffalo, on the other hand, sees the storm and faces it head on. She runs into the storm, making every effort to find her way through. She feels the pain too, and it's awful and uncomfortable and hard. But by facing it, she moves through it, spending far less time in the storm than the cow.
It is our tradition every year to read the story of Hannah on Rosh Hashanah. It's a big day. The rabbis knew that it would be. So why Hannah? What is the message? Hannah wanted a child. And while I know that heartache firsthand, infertility can be a metaphor for so many struggles. When we want our lives to look a certain way, but our reality is much different.
For us, this is a story about infertility. Infertility is not just wanting a baby. It is longing for a dream, one that people have had since childhood. I know I did. And when we were going through infertility, I sat right over there in that corner, year after year, and I wasn't just praying for a baby. I prayed that my marriage would survive. I prayed for 6 straight years in a row that I wouldn't show up to high holidays having someone ask me, wait, how long have you been married? And then watching them do the math in their head and guessing as to why we might not have children yet. I prayed that my best friend wouldn't call to say she's pregnant for the 3rd time since we started trying. Coming to terms with the reality where that dream doesn't come true is sometimes more than we can bear. And while my faith was thin, prayer was very hard, and hope felt lost, I showed up, trying to move through the storm. I tried, with varying levels of success, to be a buffalo.
As we strive to be buffaloes, like my wife Abbe, it is also critical that we help our loved ones through the storm, to support them and help them navigate. For the partners and friends and family in the room, the story of Hannah gives some outstanding examples of what not to do or say when someone is heartbroken. No taunting. No rushing to judgment. And above all else, don't be like Hannah's husband, Elkanah. When Hannah is heartbroken and cannot eat, Elkanah asks her, "Why does your heart hurt? Am I not enough to make you feel better? Am I not more to you than 10 sons?"
You know, we never hear Hannah's answer to this. I don't think it went over so well. So late at night, Hannah went to the temple at Shiloh and prayed like no woman had before her, with her whole body, her whole being. And eventually, her prayer was answered with a son. But I don't think the moral of this story is that Hannah prayed hard and she got what she wanted. She had no hope and prayed with her heart anyway, moving through the storm like a buffalo.
And even if it's not about infertility, and we struggle with any obstacle that appears to be insurmountable, when all seems lost, the lesson from Hannah that inspires Abbe and me is the importance to continue showing up in the world and not run the other way. Abbe and I did the same, and like Hannah, our prayer was answered. Our twin children, Malachi and Amalia, are here with us today.
Upstairs, because we're following the rules.
They are ECAR preschool alums who now get shushed often in this very room.
As we ring in 5784, we will